Pika.
Pikachu!
So it was me and Charmander, and we were tagging a Poke Center in the Johto region, and we had our rattle cans and we were spray painting graffiti, and it was a really cool like 90s don't do drugs mural. However, a police Growlithe saw us doing such a thing and barked at us, and Officer Jenny ran to the scene. So what we did was Charmander naturally used flamethrower on the rattle cans while I threw them mid-flight, and they exploded, sending a rain of color upon both Growlithe and Officer Jenny, and we made a hasty getaway. Hey, everybody, welcome to After Dark Ride. Hey, say the correct show name, me. My name is Bret, and joining me again is series standout Hannah Bananas.
What's up?
Hey, we're back again. It's been 2 weeks already. So far by. Yup. Time flies when you're getting old. So, Hannah, did you catch anything new?
Not really, except yesterday I finally got a shiny Magikarp.
Oh, that's a lovely, lovely catch right there. There's a good CP on that bad boy.
It was terrible.
Oh, bummer.
It was like 36.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, now's the time to walk him. During the water festival, all the water type buddies distances are halved, so it's just half a kilometer to get a candy.
Well, I already have all the candies. I have like 500 Magikarp candies.
That's not going to be enough to power that bad lad and evolve.
Well, I've been working on it. Yes, it is. It will be.
Fantastic. Keep us updated.
Okay.
Oh,
Back to you, Bret.
Yeah, it's me, Bret. That's my name. Hi, Mom. Water festival's going on. Lots of goodies going on. There's water Pokemans everywhere. Shiny Carvana, and finally a reason to click on that silly noodle dick Pokemon Barboach, which is fantastic. There's a Barboach episode. Y'all go check it out. We did one. Lovely. Yesterday, me and Hannah ran a 5K, and it was the cupcake run, and we ran and did cupcakes, and we did our lucky trade, and now we are the proud owners of two lucky Kyogres.
Yay.
I'm so thrilled.
Yeah. We had
So
cupcakes too. That's how every Pokemon trade should go. We should just have cupcakes there.
I have a lot of things that I could mention that I got, because I do believe that we recorded a show before I went on vacation, and now I'm back. So, let's get through this. So, on vacation, there was a lot of Pokemon in. We went to a casino one night, and I got both a shiny Magnemite and a shiny Mankey. It was a fantastic night. Got a whole lot of Luckies. Me and Taylor became lucky friends twice while I was up there visiting her, and again after I left. So, ended up with a lucky Lunatone, and we actually just traded a whole bunch. So, lucky Lunatone, lucky Snorlax, lucky Kingdra, Lapras, a shiny lucky Moltres, Hitmonchan, Aerodactyl, and a Heracross. That's a lot of luckies going on. Speaking of which, my shiny Moltres that's lucky is a thing of beauty. It's my current favorite. So, all kinds of stuff. Did some Rayquaza raids, which are still going on as of this recording. Fantastic. I think everybody's gotten about a dozen Rayquazas now. Still waiting for me and Wes to become lucky friends so we can trade our shinies. That's going to be a good day. But, yeah. That's what I've been catching. And a second ago, we mentioned the Water Festival, which is happening right now. we're not a very good news outlet. Typically, you want to know this stuff beforehand, but if you don't play Pokemon Go, then what are you even doing listening to this show? Damn. But
what are you even doing with your life?
what are you even doing? Get back on that thing right there. You got Poliwhirl and Squirtles all over the place, and just all types of water Pokemons. They hatch more frequently from eggs. I really want to get me a shiny Carvana. I really want it. And I'm going to get Crabhammer on my 100% Kingler whenever I get more charge moves. So I'm going to do that. And side note, I love catching Corphish. He's just freaking adorable. His little bug eyes. Let's see, August 28th, which is in 2 days from now, as of this recording. Oh, you're going to have Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf in their respective regions back in raids. So I got a Azelf. I guess if I see a group doing it, I'll get another, but I'm not really going out of my way to get one, to tell you the truth. Did you get an Azelf last time? He's a little blue elf-looking guy. He floats around. He's a lake guardian.
Yes, I only have one, though.
Yeah, ditto. You also got the Safari Zone in Montreal, which is in Quebec, Canada, from September 20th to the 22nd. I really want to go to that, but I don't think I'm going to make it.
Did you find your passport, A?
Yeah, well, I had it. I just forgot it when I went on vacation. So we did not go to Canada.
Oh, that's a bummer, A.
The Ultra bonuses, which are coming in September. Hannah, would you please do some chit-chatting while I look up this information?
I already have it pulled up.
Oh, well, by all means, Senior's Pokemon Go correspondent, lay down week 1 for us, if you don't care.
Week 1, we are going to totally start off with the Johto journey. And I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. But starting September 2nd, we have 2 new shinies. We have, what's this little mouse thing called? I lost.
Oh boy.
Oh, Sentret and Gilgar.
Gligar.
Sentret
is a little rodent Pokemon. He looks kind of like a flying squirrel, but not like a Mulga. He's like a little chubby.
He turns into a ferret.
Yes, he turns into ferret, which is it actually looks like a ferret. And then Gligar is the flying scorpion Pokemon. He's got a big goofy face on him. He's pink. He's pretty cute. And he turns into Gliscor, which is pretty intimidating and awesome looking.
And if you're lucky, if you are extraordinarily lucky, you will hatch unknown forms of Ultra from 10K eggs.
Ultra.
Yeah, the dogs will return to raids. You have a chance to catch a shiny, and 2 times the incubator effectiveness. What?
I'm raising my hand.
I can't see you.
Okay, well, there's a really the Killer Instinct launch trailer from E3 2000 and whatever. Was so good. The announcer in that game is great because he goes breaker and he says things like combo breaker. But then he also one of the things he says is Ultra! So that's all I think about. That has nothing to do with anything. It's just if you hear me randomly scream Ultra in the streets as I catch a Unon, that's why. Continue, please.
Okay, on to week 2. We have shiny Kanto regionals and Deoxys will be in raids. Deoxys.
Deoxys makes it sound like an Oxycontin.
Yeah.
Deoxys, chill out. Don't get hooked on them, though. That's how you end up being a bad ne'er-do-well.
You have a chance to get a shiny Kangaskhan, Mr. Mime, Tauros, and Farfetch'd in 10K eggs.
I'm most excited about the Tauros just because we get those naturally here where we're at, so gives you a reason to click on Tauros again. Same with Barboach. Yeah. I'm tired of clicking on Tauros, but now I'll have a reason to actually click on them.
And the Deoxys?
Pop you a Deoxy and just... Oh, back on the Safari Zone thing, I forgot to mention freaking oh my gosh, it's just on the tip of my tongue. Yanma, there it is. Yanma will be shiny. I dig it. I like that shiny a lot, but that'll be worldwide, so get you a shiny Yanma. Continue. You're on week 3 now, yes?
Week 3, we have Generation 5 and Shiny Mewtwo with Psystrike. That will be starting September 16th.
That will be
So-
worth getting. I believe so. They also released the 1,000-Year Slumber special research to get you a Jirachi, freaking finally, but it is a pain in the unholy ass. Hannah, how far have you made it on that?
I'm only on the second one because I evolved my shiny Phoebus 3 weeks ago, and I hate myself because I only have 12 Phoebus candies now.
Well, I've hatched a ton of Phoebuses, so I had plenty of candy. I walked one up, evolved it. That part wasn't hard for me. What I'm stuck on is catch 3 Whismers. And I saw they were fairly common. I saw about, maybe one a day in my daily travels. But since the special research came out, and I can't talk, but I have not seen a single Whismer anywhere. Just they're nowhere. It's the new like Pidgey back when they did, I think it was Celebi or something. It's like catch 10 Pidgeys or something, and no one could find a Pidgey freaking anywhere for whatever. Like people were sick of fucking Pidgeys. They went away, and then no one could find any, and it was or the Ditto one. The Ditto is still annoying for a lot of people.
Yeah, I know a lot of people in our Facebook groups are stuck on that, and the Aerodactyl. It's getting hard to find the quests for those.
Gotta keep catching the ones that could be Ditto. Set up your Discords to be notified of Dittos, and hopefully they'll do another research quest not a research reward, but a quest reward from the ones you get from Pokestops. They've done it before. Ditto's been the reward. That's an easy way to do it. They've done the same thing. Aerodactyl was actually in those rewards not too long ago. I think it was like win 5 raids or battle in 5 raids or something like that. But he was in there, and he's still in raids right now, isn't he? I think he is. So I mean,
and Allison will hate me. I haven't mentioned this to her, and I don't know if she listens to the podcast, but I had that quest like 2 weeks ago, and then she's like, I need to find it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize that's what it was. I was like, okay.
She's Team Instinct. She's not, what? I said she was too cool, but, she's Team Instinct. She's not cool enough to listen to this podcast.
You know what? What I forgot to mention for week 3, we have Gen 5 Pokemon coming to.
Oh my gosh! You mean only the biggest news out of all of it? You forgot.
Well, you started talking, Mr. Interrupting Face. Interrupter.
All right, this is uninterrupty face. Tell us which ones are coming first.
You really are gonna make Patrat.
Another rat.
Lillipup and Clink. And they will be shiny. There's a chance for shiny.
That's great. I like shinies right out the gate because I do not care about any of those Pokemon. I will literally get just enough to evolve them for the Dex and then be done with them. But the fact that they're shiny out of the gate, it'll keep me checking. Even though I hate Clink. I hate Clink with a fire.
Why?
Because he's a garbage, worthlessly designed Pokemon. Like, he's one of the worst. He's just a stupid gear with a dumb face. And guess what? Clank, his evolution is double gears with double dumb face things. It's stupid. It's dumb. I hate it. Oh crap. Beldum evolves into I promise I am not a person who only pretends to like Pokemon, but when I try to recall names off the top, Metagross, there it is in my brain. Metagross is like just a combination of Beldums, but at least he looks cool. Like Clink looks dumb. At least Lillipup's cute, I guess. It's a little terrier looking thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're kind of jumping the gun on Gen 5. Well, I think a lot of people, at least a lot of people that I listen to and pay attention to, they seem to think, and this is like not just one, this is like multiple podcasts and people on Twitter seem to think that they were going to start spacing out the release of the new gens even more so than they did with Gen 4. That way, because eventually they're going to come to a point where they just run out of stuff to release. I mean, we don't have to worry about that for another, 3 or 4 years, but it's going to happen sometime. So everyone thought that at the very least, it'd probably be, it seemed like the last 2 gens would come out, like the Ghosts in October would be out, and that's like the start of it. So they actually bumped it up in September. But they must have just needed more stuff in September. But I love the state of the game currently. There's always something going on every week. And it's definitely a far cry from when I first played, when there was just, I mean, outside of catching Pokemon that, like, trying to get all of the first 150 or 151, depending on when he was playing. There was just nothing else to do other than just the act
Catch Pokemon.
and the misery of the gym battles at the time, which were just bad. So really happy with the content they've been putting into the game. Something I caught. I know I'm all over the place, but while I was on vacation, I got a Shadow Bulbasaur. Wasn't paying attention. Was just going to purify and transfer, and purified it and checked the stats, and boom, 100% Bulbasaur. Quickly evolved into a Venusaur. He's a beast.
Woot woot.
And 2 days ago, I got another 100% Whelmer. That's my second one. I'm sitting at something like 900% or so. I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, can you get any more 100%? I have one.
You know what you should do?
What? Catch more Pokemon?
Get good.
I
have 100% Gligar too, so I'm waiting for those Gligars to show up in mass so I can evolve it into a Gliscor.
You're a badass. Anyway, they announced the rest of the communities for this year.
Total badass.
And hey, do you know what the special field quests are going to change into? Have they announced that?
For what?
Like, the special things we do once a week.
You mean the water festival ones? What are you talking about?
No, like, you know what I mean? Like every week every day of the week, and we get 7, the special field research.
Oh, no, I don't believe they have said. Next week is this week that you're listening to this is the last week of August. And they sent a notification out through the game saying, you got 1 more week to catch either a Strawberry, a Blueberry, a Kyogre, or a Groudon. So I'm assuming that it's been 2 months, maybe even 3. Who knows? It feels like forever, but it's been 2 months, and usually they swap over a few of them. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyogre and Groudon stayed in there. Kind of like Latios and Latias did. But Latios and Latias, they got to go. Get them out of here.
Oh, I did get a shiny Latios.
Congrats.
I call him Latios. So I have both shinies.
Welcome back to the Pokemon Hada bragging hour. God, I hope this does not go for an hour. Be miserable. But yeah, we could talk about the quest rewards that are out for the Water Festival. Those are actually, it's probably some of the best ones because all of them are fairly easy. It's kind of hard to get out and raid where we're at, like hard to get the groups together, especially in just me personally with my work schedule. But only one of them is raid related, and that's win 2 raids for an Azumarill. That's no chance of being shiny. I will not be doing that. The hell with it. But you got catch 5 water types for a Krabby, hatch 5 eggs, pretty easy for a Blastoise, evolve 3 Carvana or Barboach for a Clamperl, earn a candy walking with your buddy for a Barboach, and defeat a Team Go Rocket for a Carvana, and take 5 snapshots of water types for a Seal, and all of those have a chance to be shiny, so it's a pretty good one. Oh, except for the Blastoise. Blastoise can't be shiny straight out the gate, but I feel like catching a Blastoise by hatching 5 eggs is fairly easy and a pretty good reward. It'll save you 125 candies.
Yeah.
Those are excelente, por favor. As for the legendaries, I'm literally just jumping around. My brain is unwired. Miswired? Misfired. I don't know what they're going to put in there. Maybe it's time to bring the birds back. It's been a while since the birds have been in there. What do you think about that?
I'm sick of the birds. I have like every single one in duplicate. Yeah, I think the only one I don't have multiples of is it art? How do you say it? Articua. The
Articuno.
blue. Yeah.
Articuno.
I did it.
Yeah, you did. Congratulations.
I'm an idiot.
But I mean, I don't. I have like maybe I have probably one Articuno and 2 Moltres and maybe 2 Zapdos because I think I've given the rest of them away to people who didn't get them. And yeah, I mean, I think it's about time, especially for people, like new players that started playing the game after us. They didn't have a shot at that. So that's what the special weekly research reward is for. It's to get legendaries that are hard for you to get in raids that you might have missed out on the first time around. That's the only way I got any of the birds. I never, back when they came out in raids, I could not beat them at all. So I didn't get my trio until the rewards. And sometimes, I'm like, if I miss a raid, I'm not that worried because I know eventually they'll probably all make their way into the research rewards. I guess it could probably be, if it's not going to be the bird.
I need a Palkia. I don't have one of those.
Personally, I don't think Palkia is going to be in there, but I think Kyogre and Groudon's going to stay.
What was the time dinosaur thing?
We just got rid of Ho-Oh and Lugia. I don't think they'll be back yet. Same thing for the beasts. I don't think they're going to be back. Yeah, I think it's time for the birds. I really do. Either that or they'll put Cresselia in there, and I don't know how likely that is. Maybe they'll put Dialga and Palkia in there. I don't know, but I kind of tend to doubt it. I would actually hope for that because I don't have a Dialga, so that would be great.
Well, if they do the birds, at least there'll be a chance for a shiny. So
I kind of hope the birds, and then after the birds, they could rotate Groudon and Kyogre out then the following month, and then put the duo of Palkia and Dialga in. That seems to make more sense for me.
Okay, let's get Niantic on the phone, and we need to write this down. Send it to him.
Straight to the top. I'm calling.
Hugs and kisses.
Game Freak.
Team Pokemon of West Virginia. After dark, right?
If we're gonna, yeah. What's this show that we got to put a cease and desist order out on? No, let's not do that. Stay under the radar. No, if I could have them do anything, I would say more Pokestops, especially in rural communities. Make an algorithm in the game for if there are 2 Pokestops that are less than, I don't know, 300 yards away from each other, put one more Pokestop right in the middle of them and just go nuts. Because that would be amazing. Hannah, I think that's going to do it. You got any more?
No.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back at the end of
We're going to destroy a Pokemon!
Oh, we're going to have it come back with cast, because when I say break, I mean we're going to go break bones.
We're breaking bones? I've never broken a bone. I don't want to start now.
Hey, Pikachu. I hear you. Calm down. Calm down. No, I know. I'm gonna tell them. Don't worry. Look, if you like listening to this podcast, Pokemon After Dark Rye, well, you should check it out on the Podcoin app. The app that pays you to listen to podcasts. Not just this one, but all of them. Just get the Podcoin app. Free on your iPhone or Android. Go to the App Store or whatever the heck it's called on the iPhones. It's incredibly incredible. It turns your podcast listening into charity, or if you like, you could get a gift card for Amazon or Starbucks. I do it for charity to feed all the puppies and the kitters and the critters in the shelters. So get that app. Do it. You understand? No. Pikachu, listen. Listen, it's really easy. I'm going to tell them right now. So, use the code POKEMON, POKEMON, when you sign up. You'll get 300 coins just for doing that. That's code POKEMON for 300 coins. Give it a try. No, I know. I just said that. Use the Podcoin app to listen to this podcast. Stop it. Look. Ah!
And we are back. I think. Hannah, are you back?
I'm here. I'm back.
Oh, good. I was so scared.
Oh,
the world,
sorry.
the world was a dark and lonely place, and then I realized I was just looking at a turned off TV. But we're back, and we got to do what we do on this show. Every week we roll a random number, and that number corresponds to a Pokemon in the National Dex. And then we talk about that Pokemon to whatever ability we have. Like, if we have no experience with that Pokemon, then oh boy, it's not a good day. But it's also mandatory that we sing a song about that Pokemon every single time. Oh yay. So here we go. Let's spin the wheel of science. Nope. There it is. And that number is number 772. That's way up there. Do you
Whoa.
care to take a guess?
No idea who that is.
Huh?
I have no idea.
All right, get your Googles ready so that you can pull it up and see what this thing looks like. This Pokemon, number 772, is called Type Null.
Yeah.
Type Null, the synthetic Pokemon.
Oh, Jesus.
Normal type. FLC Battle Armor. Was that your reaction to
What?
seeing
What the fuck is that?
It looks like a failed EV abortion. It's kind of got a Vaporeon tail, but it's got kind of bug arms on the front there. It's got some little patches of purple on the back, which is kind of like poisony. It's got some bird-looking headgear and feather crest-looking thing, and it's got a kind of steel or rocky-ish helmet that's peering through. I think it kind of looks badass. It looks like a chimera, like a artificial chimera. And it says synthetic Pokemon, so I'm assuming it's not natural. But someone who has not finished Ultra Moon or Ultra Sun or Moon or regular Moon or negative Sun, I don't have any experience with this one. I saw it in the game. I got far enough to see it in the game of, I guess, the bad kid. I forget his name. Still playing through that game. I'm very, very slow and very, very sorry. So, Type Null is a quadruped chimeric Pokemon with traits from a variety of creatures. Its head is enclosed in a brown helmet with green markings designed to suppress its power to stable levels. The helmet has a large jaw piece that wraps around the front with large, round hinges on the side. Each hinge is covered by a green X-shaped marking. Small gray eyes can be seen from within. Around the base is a collar with 4 protruding veins that are tipped with a 3-way spike. The collar has a thin green line between the veins, and each vein has a green hexagon near the end. An axe-like blade with a band around the middle extends forward from the top of the helmet. A mane of gray fur, blah, blah, blah. We talked about this. All 4 of its feet have 3 toes, but in the front 2 toes face forward and 1 backwards. Additionally, its hind paws have a short purple claw on the back of the ankle. Its a fish-like tail consists of 2 dark blue spines with a light blue fin stretched between them. The top spine has a line of short gray spikes. Type Null was created by Faba of the Aether Foundation to be an anti-Ultra Beast fighting life form, codenamed the Beast Killer. It's kind of dark. Game Freak, damn. Type Null was developed with cells taken from all known Pokemon types. This was done with the intention of giving it the ability to shift between types by holding a corresponding memory, an ability originally inspired by the myths researched at Canalava Library. This ability led to the Aether Foundation to give it the name Type Full. 3 known models of Type Full were created, but all 3 rejected the RKS system and went berserk. After being subdued, the 3 Type Fulls were given limiter helmets to lessen the effects of the system's rejection and were put in a permanent cryogenic stasis. Thus, the Beast Killer project was deemed a failure, and the creature's name was changed to Type Null. At some point before the events of Generation 7, Gladion was able to free one of the Type Null, which he adopted as his own in the hopes of finding a way to undo the effects of the limiter helmet and allow it to use the RKS system. So the helmet is not part of the Pokemon, and the poor creature is just... his head is stuck in that scary, scary looking helmet. Kind of sad.
I feel bad that I laughed at it now.
Yeah, don't you feel like awful? It's literally like there should be anti-Pokemon experimentation laws in all the regions, because people already don't like animals being experimented on in the world. Like, it's just bad and scary and wrong and sad. And people seem to like to experiment with Pokemon as though they weren't, like, sentient creatures fairly often, because you got Mewtwo, you got Genesect, you got this guy, you got, I don't know, Meltan looks pretty artificial to me, but whatever. In the anime, Gladion has a type null nicknamed Silvally. Debuted in Rising from the Ruins, Mission Total Recall. It broke its confinement mask and evolved into a Silvally to save Lily from Hada's Alakazam. So it evolves, I guess. I did not know that. It evolves into a Silvally when leveling up with High Friendship. Oh, there you go. Hey, now we have to talk. Also on this show, when we talk about a Pokemon, we talk about the whole family's tree. Otherwise, these episodes would be like 8 billion episodes. Oh, trivia. Type Null is the only Pokemon whose Italian Spanish names differ from its English name, which I don't know what it is because it doesn't say. Excellent job, Bulbapedia. Has the highest base stat total of all Pokemon that are able to evolve. Shares several similarities with Mewtwo. Both were created by humans using science with intended to be stronger than other Pokemon and went berserk, causing a large amount of damage, and is the first legendary Pokemon to be given as a gift by an NPC. It appears to be based on a Chimera, and its patchwork design may be a reference to Frankenstein's monster, and its color may reference the ring encircling Arceus. Null literally means nothing, and full literally means everything. No shit. Click over to Silvally, number 773. Oh, he's got the helmet off. Look at, yeah, that's a thing. Yep.
I know, it's pretty.
Sure.
Prettier.
Sure. It's a normal type. Abilities Arceus system. It's genderless, which what a hell to I mean, more power to you, however you identify, but not having a gender at all, I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe life would be easier that way. It evolves from blah, blah, blah with High Friendship. Yep. It will change types when it's holding any type of memory. Whatever that means. And Pokemon Sun and Moon, Silvally has a base experience yield of 114. Signature move is multi-attack, is the only move that is guaranteed stab for, as it is always the same type as Silvally itself. In Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it is programmed to be able to be taught all 3 pledge moves, Grass Pledge, Fire Pledge, and Water Pledge. However, due to a coding error, the move tutor will only ever offer to teach it Grass Pledge, making the latter 2 unable to be learned legitimately. It is based on a Chimera. Parts of it also resemble a Griffin. That makes sense. Silvally is a combination of Silver and Ally. In universe, it was named by Gladion. And it may be a combination of Silver and Buddy. Silvally. There you go. So, what do we think of that? And how in the fuck are we going to sing a song to this?
I don't know. It's pretty depressing, actually.
You could have had a typo, but you fucked it up. Instead, you got a bad bitch. That's a type. No. I don't know. I don't know that song.
Well, how about we could change it up? How about a poem?
Bad bitch. Type 4. Should have been hold me down, but you didn't. And now you got a type no, because you suck. Go ahead. You do one.
Okay, here's a poem for Null. Poor Null. You have a helmet trapped on your skull. You were made in a lab, which makes me very sad. And that's all I have.
Oh, wow. How can anybody do any better than that?
I'm sorry. That's the best I got.
Back to my old standard. It's Silvally. Sing with me, Hannah. Silvally. Silvally. You didn't jump in. Disappointing.
No, I did, but
yeah, you must have muted your mic. Well, that's all for this. Check out our other show, Let's Die. That
please do. They're much better.
The podcast, not at all. Recent episode was with Michael Abbey of the Brunch Box Food Truck Podcast, and we talked about going back to school. Dava, the Spider Lady, was also on that episode. So And we did a script reading of Hey Arnold that was to die for. And, check out our stuff, which you'll probably hear something for that after this. But just in case you don't, it's at tpublic.com/user/team cyanide. Check the description. It's in there. I know
the t-shirts are really soft.
Yes. There's some After Darkrai stuff in there. There's more coming eventually when I get to it, as demand necessitates. Oh my gosh, what a show this was. Hanner, tell us something that we need to go out on. You know what we need? We need like a tagline on this show. Like something to sign off with. Like Let's Die has if we're gonna die, let's die together, which I forget to say all the time. What should After Dark Rise be?
When you go out Pokemoning, don't Pokemon alone. I don't know.
That's kind of rapey sounding. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Well, at least I'm not Pokemoning in my basement by myself. We'll have to take that to the drawing board. Oh, hi Jessica. Love you.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, everybody.
Is that the tagline?
Oh my God, it should be.
Signing off, Pokemon After Dark Rise. Now that was rapey.
A little bit.
Hey, this show is brought to you by #Team Cyanide, Let's Die, the His vs. Hers Guide to the Apocalypse, the podcast, and Pokemon After Dark Ride. Check out our family of merchandise over at tpublic.com/user/Team Cyanide. Check out the all-new Happy Birthday Pod Dog shirts to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, the Season 3 logo for Let's Die, and keep checking back for our back catalog of merchandise to show up in the future. Also check out the all-new Grackle a Tackle shirt. You can get stickers, mugs, bags, and more. So check that stuff out, and thank you very much. Bye!
Right now?
Yes, right now. Feel like we should mix it with something like don't be afraid of the dark, right? No, that's bad.
That was stupid. All we talk about is Pokemon, though.
Right, but not specifically Pokemon Go. Like, it doesn't need to be a Go reference.
Okay. After Darkrai, where we talk about Pokemon and shove them in our balls when we're done with them.
God, Hannah, listen to yourself.
I
would love to see an animation of you just shoving a Pokemon into a Pokeball. Just like, get the fuck in there!
Shrink down to size. I don't know. Now that you said the other one, now that's all I can think about is like, don't go Pokemon alone.
That was yours. You said that. That's terrible.
Well, I know, but you said if you're gonna die, don't die alone or something like that.
But that's let's die. Is if we're gonna die, let's die together.
Right, but then that's kind of the same thing.
No, because it doesn't say After Dark Cry in the name. That's the whole thing.
Well, I know that. Ugh, you're not kidding.
I feel like we should start with, like, the cadence should be after Hana Hana Hana.
After you eat your Cheerios and your Wheaties.
Darkrai will tickle your feeties. Actually, I think that works. I think it needs.
I like it.
No, yeah. Okay, so one of us will start it, and the person will just. It'll be different every time. So someone will say, after you go for a walk, and then the other person will say something along the line. We'll have to figure out a way to make it rhyme and say, darker eye will you stalk, or some, there we go. That's something, right?
Hold on, I'm writing this down.
It's from recording. Here, go ahead. Set me up.
Okay, explain it to me again. I'm still writing.
You
Okay.
say something like after yada yada yada, and then I'll finish it with something.
After washing your car with dish detergent,
Dark rye will come for your fish insurgents. It's perfect!
I think it works because it's just stupid enough to work.
Excellent. Bye.